Can you do a backflip like Dennis Daly? Can I? Yes, I can.
Oh, I stuck the landing.
Hello everyone and welcome to my second Q&A video. So you guys asked me questions with the hashtag AskGent, and I do my best to answer them to the best of my abilities. And the thing is, I don't get to everyone's questions because some questions I can't fit in the video, some questions I've answered before. There's a lot of reasons I might not answer your question. So if your question's not here, I'm sorry, but these questions are mostly left over from the first Q&A. So if you didn't get your question in the last Q&A but you asked it back then, it may be in this one. Also, if you want to ask me any questions from now on, make sure to use the hashtag AskGent, and you can ask me questions in the comments, you can ask me on Twitter, you can ask me on Snapchat, or anything like that. And I think that's about it. Just make sure to subscribe so you know when the next Q&A comes out. So let's get started straight away with the first question from Derek DeCosto. Who was your favorite YouTuber and how did you discover Roblox? Well, I said before that I discovered Roblox through Dennis. Dennis showed me Roblox. I thought it was a really cool thing, so I just tried it out and I loved it. Who was my favorite YouTuber? That's a very difficult question to ask. I talked about in the last Q&A how I was inspired by a guy who did Pokemon things originally years and years ago. Since then, I've gotten a lot of favorite YouTubers over the time. It keeps changing, but I often like I don't know, different types of channels. I like some people like Dennis, obviously. I like Dennis and Alex and Coral and Sub and all of them. But and Sketch and Sam, obviously. I miss Sketch and Sam when I was saying that. For the most part, I don't know, some of the YouTubers I watch, I don't know, it's just off the top of my head, Funhouse, Captain Disillusion, Rooster Teeth, just a bunch of those kinds of YouTube channels. I've always liked YouTube, like the way that different YouTubers, you could find a whole bunch of different things, and pretty much no matter what you like, no matter what you're interested in, you can find it somewhere on YouTube, and that's great. It's amazing. So I go in phases. I like something one week and then I don't like it the next. But yeah, those are the main YouTubers. So thanks for your question, Derek DeCosto. Next question. Dear Amin2 says, would you like it if you had a twin version of yourself? I don't think I would. I mean, I might. Well, it depends. So this is an actual twin. This isn't an exact clone of me. This is someone who's just my twin, who was born and looks the same as me. I'd probably get a different haircut to him, to be honest. I think I would get a different haircut, I would dress differently, I would do different things. I'd make myself different to my twin. I would make sure that you didn't get us mixed up, because a lot of the time twins tend to get the same haircut or they wear the same clothes or similar clothes, and it's like you're just confusing everyone. But if it was an exact copy of me, like everything, all the genetics were the same, the thoughts were the same, everything like that, I don't know, I'd have someone to play games with, and I know they're not below my skill level, so that's good. But no, I probably wouldn't like to have a twin version of myself. I think I'm fine without it, thanks. 1KW says, what do you use to record? Okay, well, I actually use a piece of software called OBS. I just switched to something called OBS Studio, but right now I'm just using OBS again because I've had some problems here and there. Basically, it's a free program that you can just search OBS into Google, it'll come straight up. It's called Open Broadcasting Software. It's a free thing, free piece of software that it might be a little difficult for computers to run, but it's really good. It makes your files really small, and so I'm using it right now, as you can see. There you go. You see how it's like an infinite loop? That's great. So I'm using it right now, which is and it's very effective, very good. So thank you for your question. I get that question a lot. So if someone asks it in my comments, reply to them. OBS Studio. I Heart Roblox says, how old are you? I am 19 years old. You can go to celebritybirthdays.com to verify that fact. I am on celebritybirthdays.com, which is pretty awesome. But so like technically I'm a celebrity if you count everyone on that website as a celebrity. But anyway, that's it. My birthday is the 27th of July. I was born in 1997, which makes me 19. So that means next year I will be turning 20, and so I will be I'll have lived for 2 entire decades, which just blows my mind. That's insane to me, because just the fact that I've been like on YouTube for like 6 or 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. Like that alone is crazy to me. That's insane. Durasafia says, "Can you do a backflip like Dennis Daly?" Can I? Yes, I can.
Oh, I stuck the landing.
Next question by Galaxy LPS99. What is your favorite thing to do? Well, I think my favorite things to do, I haven't got one solid favorite thing to do, but my list of favorite things to do is hang out with my girlfriend, play basketball, play games, and watch a really good TV show or movie. Next question, Michelle Forever 9. Do you like Ireland or ever been there? I have never ever been to Ireland. I do like Irish people. I like Ireland as a concept. I like Ireland as a place, even though I haven't been there. And so from what I've seen, I would like to go to Ireland. I haven't actually been many places. I was born in New Zealand, so I've been to New Zealand. I've been to Australia because I live in Australia. I've been to Singapore, Malaysia, Bali. There's not many other places. Thailand, and 1 or 2 other places, but I haven't been many places. Yeah, I think Ireland would be really cool. I think one day maybe I'll go to Ireland, but we'll see. We'll see where the road takes us. All right. Thanks for your question, Michelle. Next question by MangoCat615. Would you rather have all the money in the world but have no friends or family, or live on the street with friends and family? I am someone who is I need people around me. I always need people around me. I'm very person oriented. So I go crazy, I go absolutely insane when I'm just alone and I have to be alone for a long period of time. So I gotta say I would live on the street with friends and family easily, because I don't think I'd be able to like do it properly. I don't think I'd be able to like sleep at night without knowing that my family and friends are with me all the time. So thanks for your question. I definitely need to be on the street in that situation. Wow. Casey Plays YT says, will you ever make a merch store? Now this is very interesting. This is very exciting. I am actually thinking of making a merch store, hopefully very soon. We'll see. I mean, maybe by the time this video is out, it'll be out, but I doubt it. So I'm hopefully gonna make it very soon. I'm just doing some designs right now. I'm working with someone to help me out with some designs, and after that we might try to set up a merch store. And if we do, that'll be fantastic. I'll order one of my own shirts. I'll probably wear it in videos like Dennis does with his. So I'd be very excited. So yes, I definitely want to make a merch store, hopefully sometime within the next several months, but we'll see how that turns out. So thanks for your question, Casey. Bob19518566. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. If you married a beautiful fit woman but she hates YouTube and YouTubers, would you divorce her or get rid of YouTube? Luckily I already go out with a beautiful, amazing woman who loves YouTube and YouTubers. But if we're doing this situation where MC doesn't exist and I come across a beautifully amazing woman and she hates YouTube and YouTubers, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I would divorce her. I mean, I feel like I know that before I got married to her. If I got married to her, like if I got married to her, I assume I'd been going out with her for what, a year at least, at the very least. So if that happens, if I don't know by that time that she hates YouTubers, then I'm crazy. I don't know much about her. But I think I would break up with her, because that's a very negative attitude if you hate something that much, that you have to make me change my lifestyle to get rid of something that I enjoy so much and that I gain so much out of. I wouldn't enjoy that. You should always be positive, always be supportive to people with their hobbies and their jobs and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, no, I think I would definitely try to find someone else, because there's always someone else for you. There always is. So thanks for your question, Bob. 1951, whatever the other numbers are. Dennis Daly, #1 fan. Wow. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is orange. Do you have an editor? If not, tell me how you flip an edit every day. I struggle with it once a week. Help. Okay, I do have an editor. I mentioned this in the last video. I do actually have an editor. His name is Jaden.
Feed a cat. Oh, you missed me. What?
And basically, he does quite a bit of work, quite a lot of work. He's a very hard worker. He's very good at what he does. So he basically every night he edits a video and then puts it up. Crazy work. I love him so much. I talk to him quite a bit about different ideas for videos, what we should change, what we should add, and then we try to get it up on time every day. But yeah, there's only been one time in the past where I've had to edit my own video. That was the Hello Neighbor, the very first Hello Neighbor video I did, and I edited that video on my own. You can kind of tell it's not a very good edit, but yeah, Jaden is my editor. He's a fantastic editor. I love you, Jaden. Let's continue. Bye-bye. MC499 says, what genre of music do you listen to? That's a good question. I don't even really know this myself. I'm someone who generally likes a lot of different types of music, but there are some types of music that I don't really like. I don't really like dubstep or electronic music that much at all, really. I like rock, I like pop, I like what's the alternative rock. I like sometimes, you know, a little bit of funk I can go with. I'm alright with rap. Certain types of rap I'm okay with. Like for example, I don't mind like Eminem and stuff. Things like Ed Sheeran, obviously I talked about in the last video. Ed Sheeran is my favorite artist of all time. I like Arctic Monkeys, who are a rock type band. They're like a dark rock band. Anyway, I like a bunch of different types of music. I generally go through phases. Mainly my philosophy is if I listen to the song and I get this certain feeling in my chest, which is just like this happy feeling that I get from listening to the song, generally I will add that song to my list no matter what the genre is. Dennis Valentin, do you like hot digs? Hot digs? I definitely do like hot dogs. They're very filling for me though. A lot of the time when I have hot dogs I get very full. But yes, I like hot dogs. Thank you for your question. Roblox Amy says, would you rather eat custard and carrots for the rest of your life or never be able to cut your hair so it keeps growing? Well, fun fact about me, I absolutely hate carrots, okay? Many of my friends know this. It's a big thing about me. It's always a joke between my friends that people are like, oh, you want some carrots? Because I hate carrots. I think I will vomit if I eat a carrot. Even just accidentally, even if it just slipped in. There have been times where I've gotten close to vomiting from eating a small bit of carrot. And custard isn't enough to sustain me, so I think I'd rather never be able to cut my hair. My hair already gets pretty long, but I guess if it's flowing down, I don't know, I'd probably be able to tie it up or hide it in a hat or something. So yeah, I'd rather my hair just keep growing because, I hate carrots. Ugh. Dodo and Nuran says, what would be your dream? Well, honestly, I'm trying to think. So I think my dream would be here's my dream. Me and MC live in a big house together, very happily. We have all the money that we need, and I am a YouTuber, a very successful YouTuber and an actor, and she does whatever she wants to do, and every day is a happy day, and the cloud's made of gum or something. I don't know. Clouds made of licorice. So yeah, so that's my dream world. I've got big aspiring dreams. There's small ways you can work up to your dreams a lot of the time. So the smaller goals is I want to get this YouTube channel big, hopefully, and I want to maybe be more present with my acting and with my drama. I've got a script right here for a play that I'm in right now, and it's and so like I'm trying to get back into acting a little bit more, and I'm really enjoying it. And so yeah, if you have a dream like that, like you'll have some unrealistic goals, but set some goals for yourself on the way to try to make it to your dream or as close to your dream as you can possibly get. There's always things you can do to get close to your dream, so don't give up. Antonia Plays says, who is your best friend? Either Sammy Strange or Dennis Daly. P.S. Love your videos, chat. Thank you, Antonia. My best friend between Sam and Dennis? Don't make me choose! No! I think, honestly, if I was to say, probably Sam, because Sam and I have talk quite a bit. Unfortunately, Dennis, being in Canada, his time zones are not the same, so often we're not like we're not able to talk as much as we want to. But Sam and I both live in Australia, so we can talk quite a bit. We talk pretty much every day, and also because I've met Sam in real life, and when I met Sam in real life, and we hung out a bit, I got to be a lot better friends with her then as well. So I'm sure if I was able to talk to Dennis more and I met him in real life, I'm sure that the balance could change. But for right now, I think Sam is my better friend of the two. But that's not a very fair question because I love both of them very, very much. Antonio again says, would you rather sell Sam for $2 billion or sell Dennis for $9? Well, I'd sell Sam. Sorry, Sam, but that's $2 billion. Yeah, no, I'd sell Sam for $2 billion because I'm not going to sell Dennis for $9. He's worth more than that. And yeah, so, yeah, sorry, Sam. $2 billion, I can buy a new Sam. Doesn't matter. Black Comedy says, if you were not a YouTuber, what would you have been, excluding what you already study in university? Much love. So, I study in university media and arts. So, basically, that will hopefully lead me into creative writing. So, you're saying other than author. Basically, that's what you're saying. Other than writing. And so if it was other than writing, I would say acting, because I definitely love acting, as I've said many times in the past. And so I don't think I could pass up an opportunity to be an actor. And so I'll just go to auditions and try to become as famous as I can. It doesn't matter about fame, but try to enjoy acting as much as I can and make a living off it. Thanks for your question. Pixie Plays 123. Would you rather be a unicorn or a pony? Why would you be a pony if you can be a unicorn? A unicorn is just a cooler, more magical, more non-existent version of a pony. I'm gonna be a unicorn. Sam Love 2 says, what part of Australia do you live in, and how come every time I look on your Twitter page I can't find a link to the fan game? Okay, let's draw a map of Australia right here. Okay, so this is actually, I'm gonna actually try to draw a map of Australia here. Australia looks like there's a hump there, there's a thing there, like that. Alright, Australia kind of looks like that, right? Don't worry about these numbers up the top, that's nothing. Australia kind of looks like that. Down here is called South Australia. That, in there, somewhere around there, is a place called Adelaide. Adelaide is where I live. And then New Zealand is here, like next to Australia. New Zealand is not part of Australia, but I was born in New Zealand. That's the answer to the question. Just how come every time I look at your Twitter page, I can't find a link to the fan game? Basically, when I play games of like Murder Mystery or something, I tweet out a link saying, hey, I'm playing it, click here to join. And then when I'm finished playing the game, I delete the tweet, so it's gone. The reason I delete the tweet is so that people don't accidentally join it thinking that I'm going to be in it if they see it like an hour later. So I always delete the tweet. That's why you never see the tweet on my Twitter. But I often tweet out afterwards, thanks for playing with me, so you know I have done a fan game. So you just gotta be lucky, you just gotta be on there on the time. So just make sure to follow me on Twitter, because if you do follow me on Twitter, you have more of a chance of seeing that and getting into my fan games. Like is the love. What's your favorite superhero? You know, Dennis answered this in the past, and he answered Batman, and he said his lowest scale was Ant-Man. Ant-Man is one of my favorite heroes, if not my favorite. I think it's now my favorite just because I know Dennis doesn't like him. I don't know. I've always liked him. I always thought he was a cool character. But other than Ant-Man, yeah, Batman's probably up there. Who else? Spider-Man maybe. They're all. Recently, I saw Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange, so maybe Doctor Strange as well. Aquaman's pretty cool. I don't know, anything like that. Cause it's Ashley. Ashley asked, "Gent, what is your name?" My name is Jordan. I was named after a character called Geordi from Star Trek. My parents were big Star Trek fans, and they named me after him. He was a blind character, and also named after Michael Jordan, the basketball player, which is very fortunate because I became a big basketball fan when I grew up. Next question. Everything Musey says, what is your favorite animal? I've said this before in the past. My favorite animal is a penguin, which is great because that's why in Murder Mystery, Bongo is a penguin. He follows me around all the time. Yeah, I love penguins. And I also love Drongo, the one on my Roblox shirt, the bird on my Roblox shirt. I love Drongo as well. I also love dogs. I love cats. I love guinea pigs, and just a lot of fluffy things. I love golden retrievers, the dogs, the big dogs. I love them. I just wish I could hug them forever. The A Gamer Y says, do you like pizza, and what kind of pizza do you like? I do like pizza. I like ham and cheese. Zoe Acta says, when did you and MC become girlfriend and boyfriend? Do you think you two will ever get married and have kids one day? I answered before. In the last Q&A, I said we started going out April 13th So we've been going out for a year and many months. But do you think you two will ever get married and have kids one day? That is very far in the future. I do think yes, maybe, probably, but that is very far in the future, so that's not really something that I'm thinking about right now. Right now, I'm just focused on having the best life I can at this very time. Diamond Raviator says, have you ever eaten a 1-week pizza? No. Oh, kind of. I've eaten like 3-day-old pizzas, but they've been in the fridge, so they've been refrigerated and fine. I haven't actually eaten a proper old pizza, so no. Why would I do that? Robertumor20941 says, why don't YouTubers accept friend requests on social media? On Roblox, the reason we don't accept friend requests is because 1, there's a friend limit, so it wouldn't be fair to accept some of you. 2, because we like to keep our friends list very tidy, keep it to very exclusive, only the people we really know, so that we can join their games easily, they can join our games easily, you don't have to scroll through a big list of friends. And 3, it's really hard to constantly be adding people. The only thing I actually properly add people on is Snapchat, and I think if I got lots and lots and lots of requests on there, it'd be even hard to go and add everyone on that. It's a lot of work. People get very caught up on it. The thing is, we always try to make ourselves open to people, so I'm not gonna follow people on Twitter unless I really like their content and I really want to see what they do in the future, because I think following on Twitter is very helpful for me to keep up with information, and so I only follow the people I need to follow. And same with YouTube. I subscribe to people on YouTube who I really would need to catch up with the content, and so a lot of that sort of stuff. But for the most part, you can follow us on Twitter, you can add me on Snapchat, you can follow us in Roblox. I don't have a Facebook like fan account, but if I did, if anyone has a Facebook fan account, you can like that page. So there's many different ways that you can keep up with people. If you ask YouTubers if they can add you on their accounts, like just add you as a friend, the answer is likely going to be no, because that's it takes a lot away from the person who's adding you, because it's quite a bit of work, and also they have to make sure to be fair to everyone, and there's a lot of different reasons that they can't do it. But that's my definitive answer to the question, with all honesty out there on the table. So hopefully that answers your question. Thank you for your question. Next question is, Samantha your sister, friend, or girlfriend? Okay, well, we already established I'm going out with MC, so she's not my girlfriend, and my sister's name is Olivia. Samantha's name is not Olivia, so that leaves friend. And final question, I believe. Yep, final question from Dreamlife33 or Kawaii Wens. What made you think to start YouTube? And if I could start YouTube, what would be your tips? I've said before, I started YouTube because of the guy who played Pokemon, and just because I like having attention, I like having people talk to me, I like engaging with the community. If you could start YouTube, my tips. Okay, here's my gents' top tips for YouTube. Number 1. Make sure to keep it up, keep trying to entertain everyone, and don't let anyone get to you, because you get a lot of negative comments sometimes, and you just can't let the negative comments affect you, because there's never going to be 100% of people that like you, and that's always hard to understand. But once you do, it makes everything a lot easier. Never 100% of people will like you, but if you just keep it up, you have a much better chance of finding some sort of audience. I have been doing YouTube for about 7 years, and I only just found an audience. So it could take a day, it could take an hour, it could take 7 years, 10 years, 20 years. Doesn't matter. Just if it's something you really want to do, if it's something you actually enjoy, then do it. Second tip, only do it if you enjoy it. If you don't actually enjoy making videos and talking to people and playing games with people and all that sort of stuff, then YouTube is not going to be for you. Just being famous or just getting money or whatever, that's never a good enough reason, and you'll only make yourself sad. And then also, make sure to be constantly striving to make your videos better. Don't just settle for as low as they can get. Try to every single day improve, see what you can improve on. And also make sure to know what you want to do. Try to focus in on your target audience, on your target on your games that you want to play, anything like that. Just make sure you know exactly what you want to do. And also set little goals for yourself. Try to get to those little goals. So those are my tips. I have probably many more tips, but it would take an entire like half-hour video for me to explain all of my tips. But that is my final tip for now for starting YouTube. Good luck if you do start a YouTube channel. I hope everything goes well. So anyway, that ends my Q&A. Thank you for watching. If you want to ask me any questions, use the hashtag AskGent. I think next time it'll be around Christmas, so I'll probably do a Christmas themed Q&A. So if there's any Christmassy questions you want to ask, then ask any Christmassy questions either in the comment section below, on my Twitter, on my Snapchat, or just anywhere else you can get in contact with me. Send me a letter, even though you don't have my address. Just slip it under my door. And yeah, so also make sure to follow me on Twitter, add me on Snapchat, subscribe to me on YouTube for daily content. Every single day you get a new video from your friendly gent. And let me know if you enjoy these types of videos and what you want me to do. So thanks for watching. Love you guys so much. Goodbye. Mwah.